Lagos's Hot FM.
This is Hot 93.3 Lagos. My name is Chacha, the one and of course the only happy fairy that was active right there by Ashake. I'm here with you till 6 p.m. I did mention to you earlier on that I was going to get a guest in the studio, and he's here. I'm pretty excited to speak with him because he has done a lot of good, a lot of wonders. Musically, it is 25 minutes gone past 5 in the city of Lagos. My name is Chacha, the one, of course, the only happy fairy. I've got someone who's very special to me in the studio. I'm talking about Nasboi. How you doing? What happened to you? How drained are you?
From a scale of 1 to 10.
12. What's happening? I mean, this is a life that you prayed for, you wanted.
No.
So what's happening?
It doesn't change the fact that it is hectic.
It is hectic. A lot of us see you on social media and we feel like it's quite easy breezy. It's quite easy, breezy, and smooth. But you're out here stressed out because of promotion. Who told you to drop a fire album? Who told you to drop a fire body of work? Who asked you to do that?
I don't have a choice.
You don't. Welcome, Nasboi. It is your 4th year in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
For almost a year, you launched yourself as an artist. A big question, because I know that for one thing, a lot of people have talents. They know that they can do this thing, but they're just always doubting themselves. I don't know if you were one of those. I'm going to rephrase. You were one of those who wasn't sure about the timing to come out into music industry, and you had so much talent. I remember listening to your songs before, and I was pissed off. I was like, "What's wrong with you? Push this, come out!" But you came out at the perfect timing, and one thing is for sure. A lot of people doubted you. The first drop, people were talking about, he's a comedian. He's not a musician. How do you feel right now? I mean, it's over or almost a year after. Well, what is the exact feeling for you?
Super excited because I see people accepting the sound now, and I'm surprised. It's quite overwhelming because I could remember when they used to say that, please go and do your comedy. And now I see comments like, please don't stop doing music. Stop comedy, make music.
Right. By the way, it is Waniko's birthday. What would you say to Waniko? What has Waniko
besides making a song with Waniko is someone I always really, really, really love. Like it's a big deal, man. It's a big deal for me. Because I looked up to Waniko. Right. Waniko, Tubaba. Those were the people I looked up to when I was growing up. Right. So shout out to Wande for jumping on the song with me. Not just a song, man.
The song.
Yeah. And happy birthday. I wish you more life. I wish you everything that your heart desires. Because now only you know. Everything that you have worked for, you're going to live here to enjoy the fruit of your labor. In Jesus' name.
Amen, Pastor. We have Pastor Nas in the studio. I'm very curious. Now, picture your life if you didn't take that bold step. I mean, there are a lot of us who have self-doubts. You took that bold step for one of your fears, and picture your life without it. What do you think this year would have been like for you if you didn't, make that move?
Boring, I guess. Boring because I'll still be making skits. So I like the fact that I'm able to make music now. It feels like it gives my life a vibe. Right. Because I was literally tired of making just skits. Right. It became really boring for me.
Really?
Yeah.
And we're out there laughing, kiki, ha 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 ha. We don't know that this guy is just thinking to himself, I beg.
Yeah.
But one thing for sure is that your promotion is on another level. It's somewhere else. It's like you're the king of promo. I don't know that. You're the king of promo. Like, I don't know if people look forward to you dropping music or how you're going to promote it. Do you feel pressured? Do you think about these things on the spot, or is it in planning? Because
no, it's not. It's never in planning.
Is it?
So many times when I try to plan, it never comes through. I don't know. Right. Like every time I try to plan, it never works. So it just happens very spontaneous. Like, okay, I could remember that for Could This Be Love, I had a plan. Right. But my plan did not even go. So everything started working. Right. I have another song that I'm about to push again in like a week time.
I don't understand. Another song from
off the project.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering, do you want us to die?
Yeah, but you will not be surprised if another song drops this
year. I wouldn't be surprised. I actually won't be surprised. You already said that 2023 was a warm-up and this year is fire for fire.
We're running now.
I mean, you didn't lie. Now, one thing for sure is the last time you sat on that chair, I told you that you were going, why you didn't nod your head?
I'm agreeing, because I remember.
What do you know I'm about to say?
Anything you say.
One thing for sure is that I said to you that you were going to have a song with Tubaba.
Oh,
I did say it. Was that in the works by the time you were here? And when I said you were just giving it's already
I never
happened.
did that because I wanted it.
Really? So,
So I won't do that.
And you got him on a particular song. Interesting name for a collaboration.
Say it. That was it.
I can't pronounce it. Yeah. But look, it's an interesting one, and you had to get Tubaba on it. I'm not going to judge or say anything, but there's some things in the song.
I don't know what you mean by I'm not going to judge.
I'm not going to. I don't know. I don't know.
Funny enough, you know, it's not like I wanted Tubaba on that song. I went there with like a couple of songs. And Tubaba said, "Oh, this is his favorite."
This is it. Why do you think it was? Because he could relate?
Not exactly. Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Don't do that. Okay, so I think I could even when I went there, his younger brother was the person that attended to me first. So we saw it that this is the vibe that Tubaba is going to like because it's kind of unique as compared to there's a similarity between Nasboi and Two-Face.
Right.
So even when he listened to my songs, he was like So, but I think I think the track with Two-Face has some kind of uniqueness that if you're an artist, you should admire that particular sound.
Right.
The sound.
Okay.
The sound. I think it is actually very unique.
Not the concept of the song.
Yeah, it's just the sound.
Okay.
The sound.
Okay, let's talk about the song for a bit before we play it. In the song, you said something about 13 missed calls. See, by the way, on your listening, I did come late. So this is my own. What do you mean? This is
that's what you do.
This is my own personal review, or rather, listening, and to my people, obviously. So on the song, Asha, you said you gave someone 13 missed calls. Did you? What?
In the song now.
In the song, have you ever called someone
no, I don't
5
think
times?
I've ever called somebody for 13 times.
No. Have you ever received calls over 10 times?
I've had mad people call me like that.
And what was your response?
I don't know. I just put my phone on flight mode because it's absurd.
If a girl calls you 13 times, would you pick up? Would you respond?
Depends on what she has done. Right, but if for me to ignore you 13 times, I will not pick at the 14th time.
At the 14th. Okay, so to those people who are, if you're calling me twice, if you call me the third
maybe
time,
you can try some other time, but don't not that time.
Alright.
Because it pisses me off that you're calling me too much. So I will not pick your calls. Right.
You know what? If it's not life or death, then yeah. But call me just twice or send a text. But anyways, you also spoke about relationships, but most of which in your EP album. Do you call it EP an album? EP, so it's more like an album anyways.
Yes,
so you spoke a lot about love and about music, about relationships. Is that something you're into? Is that one of the things in your mind?
So there was a time in my life as an artist where every time I open my mouth, the only thing that comes out of it is reality. Right. So it's not like I'm in my lover boy era.
Right. Okay.
Right. So when I was recording this song, I just decided to make beautiful songs.
Right.
And then I decided to tap into the women world because I'm the guy who is a comedian. Right. So I needed to tap into the ladies.
Right.
So that was the intention anyway. So nothing too serious.
Okay.
So most of the songs, they are not really my experiences,
okay.
So I could be writing from someone else's experience. So it's not mine exactly.
Okay. Talking about still relationships, I want to know your red flags in one because I'm basing this conversation over everything that I heard. What is your major red flag in a relationship?
Major? Do I have? I don't know. Blind scenarios I could explain this thing.
Okay.
I don't like a woman that demands too much.
Demands too much. Okay.
As your boyfriend, I think I have sense, and I know what is good. I know what I'm supposed to do in a relationship, right? But the moment you start making it look like it's a relationship thing, you have to do this, then it becomes really tiring.
Right.
Yeah. So a relationship is supposed to be a relationship, not a money raising scheme.
Okay.
Right. I think that's all. I don't hate too much.
You don't hate too much.
I don't hate
do you believe in 50-50?
50-50 in a relationship?
Yes. We can't talk about 50-50 in this part of the world. So down here, we don't do 50-50.
So I'm cool with taking care of my girl. Like I'm cool with taking responsibility for everything, like everything.
Okay.
But then,
Ladies,
don't do too much.
don't do too much.
Don't do
Okay. Right now, in your state, your phase, or whatever situation, are you available to be in a relationship, or are you in one?
I want to marry.
You want to get married?
Marriage is hungry me.
Okay. Let's also talk about something one of your friends said. He basically spoke
Friend from
about.
where?
What? Relax yourself. It's still about relationship.
Marriage is hungry me.
Marriage is hungry. Okay, this one just recently got married. Anyways, and he said,
My friend, go marry.
yes, Yhemolee.
Oh.
Yes. Why you shock you?
No.
Okay, he said any girl will love you. No, suppose they ask you for money. Now she's supposed to give you.
Oh,
and
so
that's
you
true
know all
love.
those things are banned now. It's just close.
But
Not
some
for his
people
girlfriend
actually
gives him
believe
money
that-
now, he
what?
doesn't give her- I've seen transactions where he gave his girlfriend money, so you see it's banned. It's just
Yeah,
like-
it's not about him. But do you believe in women giving men money?
Yeah, like you could gift me,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's not like you're going to give me all your money, but I feel like it's supposed to be not be 50-50 exactly, but then I feel like it's a do for me, I do for you thing.
Right.
But I'll do more.
Okay, very well
Right.
said.
I'll do
Let's
more.
listen to this song.
And
It
then
is.
that's why we need to date reasonable women.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're dating a woman that's not working, how do you want her to gift you?
That's a big question. Ooh, lover boy era. I'm gonna say you're your lover boy era. As much as you say that you're not.
I did
you
not
are.
say I'm not too.
Okay, you're not.
I did not say that.
Okay, so in your lover boy era, you went to pick another lover boy for the song. Could this be love? So you already said it from the beginning that there is none of these songs are personal. Is that what you said?
Nothing personal for real.
So could this be love? There was no little, oh, this is somebody in my head. I'm talking to this girl at this moment and I'm creating the song for her.
I'm sure
now.
if I go to the studio with you now, I'll start singing a love song again.
Of course, you're in love with me, so let's go.
I used to be in love with you. But you fuck up. You threaten me, you say you want to go abroad.
Wow.
So I distance myself.
Okay, let's move on. Nasboi, do you think you got a soft landing? Something's wrong with you. Soft
Sorry.
landing in the industry. Do you think that you just threw me off balance?
Sorry.
But do you think you got a soft landing in the industry? A lot of people have said that the OGs in the industry or people who have been here, they don't want the new guys to come up and take space. But I feel like a lot of people have loved you before you started creating music. But do you feel like you got a soft landing? It was easy for you to break in and be
It's not
accepted.
easy. You know the CDU at the market like Chris Person. Because I know it's not easy. It's not even about the OGs. It's not even about the entertainers. It's about the masses, right? Accepting me as a comedian and also accepting me as a musician, right? So that's exactly why I go so hard on promotion. So I put the music in your face.
Right.
You need to know that the guy knows how to sing. Right. So that's the idea of me going so hard on promotion. Right.
Have you still been getting those messages where people?
Oh no, we are out of that era.
Phase, right? Okay.
It's so surprising when I go to Twitter and I see people praising me. I'm like, wow.
As somebody said, I did skip this one. The person said it was basically seems Nasboi has finally switched from comedy to music. Wizkid should be afraid. Someone low key is coming for his position. Someone also did say something. Dear Nasboi, I just want to let you know that you are my best entertainer in 2023. This was posted last year actually, and it says not just your 2023 works, all your content over the years have been great. You are multi-talented. Please keep on being yourself. May God continue to bless you greatly. Do you get tired of seeing these compliments? Do you get tired of seeing these things?
Compliments are like fuel to me, man.
Right.
So, like I said, I tell people that I'm not here for money. Right. Yeah, of course, everybody needs money at the end of the day, but then these comments keep me going.
All right. I want to talk about more music. Now, you have feels on My Love, and I don't know which one of these songs actually is my favorite. If it's either Could It Be Love or My Love. But
Really?
I don't know which one. I did say it was Could It Be Love before, but My Love also takes, something about it that makes me happy. What was the feeling listening to it at first? Was it Feels that produced it?
No, it's not Fuse. They are so.
Okay.
The guy who produced Umbrella.
Oh, okay. So what was the feeling first time you heard the song?
Okay, so funny, crazy. This song was recorded sometime in 2018.
Oh, wow.
Right, there was a first version that had Wonder Banton at some point, that had Peruzzi at some point. Then I remade this one, then I had Fuse on it.
Oh, wow. Do you have a lot of that in your catalog?
I have some collaborations not released. I will not mention names, but I have.
Okay. We'll forgive you. Curious. The first thing you spoke about in the song is about fighting for love. Is that something that you subscribe to? Do you think that
is it my
this
love or confession?
Confession? Yeah. So fighting for love, is that something that you subscribe to? Some people say that if it's too difficult, I'm just going to let you go. If it's too difficult, love is not supposed to be stressful.
Depends.
Depends on what.
So I think I was the person who said, if somebody doesn't love me, I'll never fight for it. It depends.
Right. So what changed your mind?
I don't know. I've had a situation where I was really fighting for this person. The person was in love with me, and the person fell out of love.
Right.
And me, I was already like head over heels.
Oh.
So I saw myself begging.
Oh wow.
It was something I said I would never do. But then, they predict this thing.
To be honest, to be very honest, do you believe in trying to prove yourself to someone?
No, I don't like that one.
Okay.
No, I don't like that.
So what is the most you've done, or what's the most you would do to show someone you care?
Oh no, like I just care for you. I think caring is genuine.
Oh yeah, to love.
To show someone that I love the person. I don't know. I don't think there's something you can do. I think you should just genuinely care for the person.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so there's one that's very obvious that a lot of people talk about. They say that if your partner who cheats on you, take the person back. And in this song, you said fight for love. So if your partner cheats on you, are you willing to fight for the love and take your woman back?
I have never been in a situation like that. What do I mean? I mean, it's not like person never cheat on me. I don't know. But then, person never cheat on me. I find out, can't decide to stay in the relationship.
Okay.
So I don't know that.
Okay.
And the normal me, if you tell me that, I'll react. I'll be like, no, the relationship is over. You get me? But that's why I said this love thing, they know they predict that.
True.
You get me? They like football.
Okay. One song for sure that we listen to off of your EP, that's not on the EP, is actually one of the songs that I absolutely love. Hunger Games. Why? What happened?
Oh, so Hunger Games wasn't supposed to be in the project, right? So I was done recording all my songs, and I sat in the middle of the night. I had submitted, but I just did the reason say or more. Maybe the one we go put out these songs, and everybody go say love. So I just did. I say, okay, you know what? I think I need a special sound. Can I quickly make something that I will just add to the project so that everybody sees that, oh, it's not be just love the boy they talk about. This one go hello. But then I tried making a song and everything was still going to like this love something safe. Nah, I don't even understand. So I decided to I gave up on making a song to add to the EP. So I was going to London. And I was supposed to link up with Mr. Easy. Right. And I decided to visit the studio the night before my trip to London. So I called Killer Tunes. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm supposed to link up with Easy on Saturday. Can I come to the studio tonight so we can make something? And he said, okay. So I went to the studio. We started making songs again, and bro, it was still love. This guy,
love again.
You know what? I'm like, scrap that. I have this song in my head. Let's try it.
Right.
So I told him to play keyboard, keys. Then I started freestyling. I feel like we've all gone through difficult moments. I'm sure if you have a verse in Hunger Games, you will say something too. We know we are going through something.
Right.
Even if not the list of tomatoes and everything we even buy, we don't change price. Now still verse.
True.
Right. So I decided to do Hunger Games. I'm like, I'm not sure Easy can spit on this, but you know what? Forget about Easy. Let's make this particular sound. I think it's a great sound. That's how we recorded. But then I couldn't put it in the project because we had closed the project. So I decided to make it a soundtrack for the track list.
Right.
So when I put that out, everybody said they wanted the song. So I decided to I decided to release as a deluxe. So yeah,
it's a beautiful one, and one thing about it is the fact that every Nigerian can relate to it.
Yeah.
But we have Nigerians who feel like everything is okay, everything is all right.
I don't think anybody feels that way.
No, some people
might not want to talk, but then
Some people on social media would attack you for saying that there's hunger in the land, would attack you for saying...
fair enough. Nobody has attacked me.
Right. Okay, some people on social media prefer to be on the side of the government, saying things are going well, everything will fall in place. But anyways, Nigeria to each their own. Nasboi, this is October. For the rest of the year, what do we expect from you?
Don't do another try. What do you expect?
What are we expecting? What's the energy? What's the vibe? What are you doing?
I'm still pushing my project, right? There are a lot of beautiful songs in the project. I'm sure the one that I stop on it now is Could This Be Love?
Right.
And I feel like some songs there are really beautiful, so it's going to be really unfair if Could This Be Love takes all the shine. So I'm still going to push some more songs on the project. There's going to be a concert in December, so I'm going to be headlining my first concert.
Okay, you see, I did ask for a reason. Right. Great one, I absolutely love it. Look forward to that one. Nasboi's concert in December, of course. I was going to ask that because we do know that you are always doing shows. Nowadays, when you go for shows, do you go as a comedian or do you go as a musician?
Am I funny?
Do some people actually specify, I want you to come to perform?
I don't do stage comedy.
Okay.
I'm not funny now. I'm going to talk there.
Of course, you're not funny. Ha ha ha. Anyways, thank you so much for being on the show with me. It is my time on the show for this week. Do you have any final thoughts? I do want you to say something to someone who's in doubt. From your experience, what is that go-to thing for you?
I don't know. So first off, one thing I say to everybody is whatever you do, tell yourself the truth. The moment you're able to conquer that, you're fine.
Right.
I think I knew how to sing like a long time ago. I started doing this P in 2008. So a lot of my friends used to sing very well too. Then at some point, they didn't know how to sing again. I don't even know what happened. I think it is practice. I don't even know, man.
Right.
But then I was still grinding. Even when I was making contents, I was still recording, to see that, I was still very intact. Right. So, but if I wasn't still good at it, trust me, I won't do it. Yeah, because I'm aware of, that's why I tell everybody, tell yourself the truth.
Right.
If it's not something you can do, don't do it.
Right.
But at the end of the day, some people truths feel actually not go well. Because I see people making music, I'm like, but this guy doesn't know how to sing now. The person says he thinks he knows how to sing. So that's his truth anyway.
Right.
So at the end of the day, just grind. Don't doubt. People can doubt you, that's fine, but don't doubt yourself. Grind non-stop. Grind like Nasboi. Then do not be in a box. Don't allow people box you. That's what they try to do to me, but I refuse to be in the box. Now guess what? Nasboi is a comedian and a musician. I don't intend to stop making comics.
Very well
I'm still going to be making comics. I want to be the guy who's an actor, the guy who's a musician, and the guy who's a comedian. So if you have plans to stop Nasboi, you're wasting your time.
You are wasting your time. Thank you so much, Nasboi. Lagos.
Lagos is Hot FM.